welcome everybody. Today we are going to be talking about the tanks on the warmer and how we use them, how we open them up for transport and stuff like that. When we're checking the level of the tank, it's important for us to disconnect these first. And then you'll come around here. We'll turn those off for now. Come around here, and then we crank this to the right to open. And you don't need to do a whole lot of turns. It's really just like a quarter or a half turn, just like that. Okay, so let's see what our levels are at. Pretty good. What we want them to be before we start our resuscitation, just in case we have to transport this baby, is over 1,000 PSI. And so right now it looks like we're at about 2, which is perfect. So we don't want to leave our tanks open like this because then we'll have to change them and maybe they won't be ready when we need them. So to come back here, you'll just turn it the other way. Seems pretty tight. Okay, how do we know that our tanks are totally closed? Well, we'll come back over here and you see that we still have that PSI that's in there, but if we were to relieve that pressure, then it goes all the way down. If it were to continue, or we still had some PSI, some flow, that means that our tanks are not all the way closed. So with our warmer plugged in, the first thing that we'll do is put these into their color matching gas flows. I'm sure that there's better words for what these things are called. Sorry, all the RTs that are watching, but just that easy. Okay, so how do we know that we're connected? Well, let's go over here and turn this on. Okay, we have flow. If this was set at 0, you would not be able to tell, so just remember that. Anytime that you hear this noise, it means that we have a disconnection or something's not totally right. So you hear this noise if we have just one of these working, or if there is a kink or a bend in the line. Okay, so let's say that we are getting ready to transport this baby to the NICU, and we obviously don't want to lose our respiratory support for the way over there. So what are we going to do to disconnect this warmer? First thing that we're going to do is open the tanks, because if we disconnect from here and the tanks are closed, then obviously we have no flow. So again, just that quarter turn. Okay, and then we can disconnect. This is another reason why it's important for us to double check our tanks before the delivery. When you disconnect the warmer, the respiratory equipment will still continue to function, however your heater will not, and it will make this alarming noise. So what you'll do is you'll take this and you'll plug it into the battery that will be under here. I'll get an image of it. This is the battery. And then the gray is the one that you'll unplug and put into the battery pack.